Hey there, bond servant. Good evening, my friend. How are you? Are you subscribed to my channel? I'm just wondering. I think I've seen you one time. How's your day going? How is your day going? Yeah, I gotta prop myself so I have this. Hey everyone, welcome. Atelier du Cupcake. Good evening. What does Atelier du Cupcake? Is that French? Hey, also Bonsoir, where are you from? David K. Hi, where are you from? Hi, David K. Hi. New Jersey. Did you tell me that one time? Because I'm like, I don't want to confuse you with somebody else. Baltimore. Hey. Baltimore. Yes, where are you from, Atelier? Atelier to Cupcake. I like it. I love it. Tell me where you're from. Atelier to Cupcake. Where are you from? Quebec? Esca. How do you say it in French? Québécois? Tu es Québécois? Vous êtes Québécois? Canada. I'm in Canada too. Did you know that? I'm in the peg. There's so much snow today. Maybe you guys can hear my neighbor going with the snow plow. The snow, yes, sir. We're in Canada. Quebec? Okay, yes, sir. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, you guys are so amazing. Hey, welcome, 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 welcome to my live. I want to talk today about ETN, Electroneum. 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 Are you all followers of Jesus? Let me know. Just say yes, yes, yes. Are you all followers of Jesus? There's another brother that is in Quebec. One gentleman, yeah, he attends a church, like a home church in Quebec. Welcome, welcome everyone. I was on live last night. I was on live from 11. I had very few people on because I think most people had slept. It was a Sunday night, so yes, Father, bring them in. Let's have it. Hey, Yvonne, how you doing, New York? Hey, forever 555. Good evening, my main man. How you doing, sir? How's your wife? Did she dream yesterday? Tell us, please. we we need the dreamers in the house. Yes, no other way. Atelier du Cupcake. Are you a Christian? Are you a follower of Jesus? It doesn't matter. You can join us if you're not. It's just that I talk about the Bible a lot. Oh, yo. Yes, sir. Thank you, Atelier. I have a friend there planting a lot of churches in in Quebec. All right, I want to talk about ETN today. I did a video, but I didn't post it. I didn't do any videos today, but I'll put it in the morning at 7 a.m. I'll put it up. Tonight, I'll just make the thumbnail. And actually, I have the thumbnail ready, but I wanted to talk about Electroneum. Yvonne McCall. Yes, follower of Jesus in New York. I've been to New York with my wife when she turned 50, and we went to Brooklyn Tabernacle. We went for their prayer meeting on Tuesday. Forever. Have you heard about that prayer meeting at the Brooklyn Tabernacle? Brooklyn Tabernacle. They have the choir there, the BTC. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Yvonne McCall. Okay. Friends, I want to talk about Electroneum. How many of you know what Electroneum is? No, Times Square Church is different. Times Square Church is David Wilkerson. There's two major churches that are well known there. It's Times Square and Brooklyn Tabernacle, well known all over the world. Yeah, the choir is amazing. Like, there's a song that I'm amazed. One of my favorite songs with Brooklyn Tabernacle is I'm Amazed. I'm amazed how you love me. I'm amazed how you care through your precious blood. Da 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 da, something like that. Yeah, very powerful song. So let me know, guys. Like, what's your take? How many of you know Electroneum? ETN. ETN. The choir won many Grammys. They were not asking for it. They won it anyways. Uh, oh yes. Which one do you remember? So David K. ETN is Electroneum. 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 Jim Abigo says, I know what it is. I was led to buy it last year. You forgot. No problem. At least it ministered to you when you were when you were listening. Their songs are so powerful. Those guys pray, man, before they sing. David K. So ETN is Electroneum. If you go to electroneum.com, you read about them, their projects and everything. It's dropped 40% today. It's 0.0031. Its previous all-time high. So hold on, I'm gonna get my I'm gonna go get my calculator, my other phone. I want to thank my new subscribers. I'm now at 818 subscribers. Okay, so ETN's all-time high is, let's just say 16 cents, okay? Now, today's price is at 0.0031, I'll just say 315, okay, for ease of calculation. That's 50 times. 50 times. So if you invested $500 today, divided by, multiply by 50, you're going to get 25,000 if it gets to its all-time high. And I'm telling you for sure, I believe it'll get to its all-time high this bull run coming in 2025. If it will go past its all-time high. Remember, in 2017, Electroneum was new, and there weren't as many people as are in crypto today. There's two, like XRP alone has 5.7, 5.6 to 5.7 million wallets. Think about how many wallets XRP had in 2017, 2018. Around that time when it had its all-time high of 3.36, 3 point, some people say 3.8, but I don't see the evidence for that. It seems to be 3.6, 3.3 to 3.5, something like that. I'm not sure. But at least over $3. And we're now moving towards its all-time high again. And the next couple of weeks, we might get it. Now, people are like weeping and crying about, oh, XRP is dropping, is dropping, is dropping. You know what? If you bought your XRP at $2, it is dropping. Or if you bought at $2.30, it's dropping. This is the time you buy some more. Your dollar cost average. Even with $10, $20, whatever you can afford, just buy a little bit more. That will bring down your average price. And if you don't want to buy anymore, take the money you have, put it in Electroneum. Electroneum right now is, let me just look and see what is the price of Electroneum. Let's go. Electroneum price. Right now, it's sitting at 0.003098. Look at that's the price of Electroneum. Can you see? Can you see? So if you have $50, let's do the math again. 50 divided by 0.0030. You get 16,000 units. Multiply that by, so it go past its all-time high. Let's say it doubles it, 36 cents. You had $6,000 just like that. Hey, Wande, good evening, good evening, good evening. Yes, I came on earlier because I wanted to do something on Electroneum, and I just felt, I had finished, I had a board meeting for the association that I lead. So I wanted to do a meeting, and I came on like I just felt, okay, I'm not going to stay too late. I'll just do a meeting. So thank you guys for jumping on. I know. But let me ask you a question. Let me do a poll. What time is best? I'll put a poll up there and say, what time do you think is best for my live streams? Because I think built a kind of a community here of about 50, 60 people. I don't know. I don't know how many, but there's over 800 subscribers. So that's cool. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year and maybe 4,000 watch hours. I hear that's how you get monetized, but if I don't get monetized, that's not even the issue. I don't know. Will they monetize my channel, because I'm preaching the gospel a lot here? So I don't know how that would go. Well, but whatever. Ricky Ricardo, you're crazy. Soon XRP will dump to 10,000, and then it's time to degen. Was that into naked hawk tour token? Not financial advice. Class is dismissed. Oh yeah. Did you hear what happened with that hawk tour token? It was this girl who became popular for making a sexual joke, and she became viral. And now some people went and created a token around that, and people bought, and they wiped out. It was a rug pull of over $50 million, or was it? I don't even know how much. It was a lot of money. And the girl is now in, nobody knows where she is. She's in trouble. She's probably going to go to jail. And they used her naivety. People want to be famous. So anything, let me just be famous. And they are now famous. She had money. They were interviewing her on all these shows, and it became the Hawk Tour token, you know. And you know what? I saw an ex post today. This lady said, I'm happy I'm not a Hawk Tour girl. And she did this. She has an amazing coffee website. She makes coffee, hardworking woman. And I was just impressed by her. She had an XRP. She said, I'm an XRP girl. How many XRP girls do we have in the house? What is the ceiling in XRP price for 2025? I don't know. It can go anywhere from $10 to $100. Here's the thing. FOMO alone, when there's clarity, when everything has cleared, nothing, when the news begin to speak positively about XRP. See, Brad Garlinghouse went on 60 Minutes, where most of the people watching 60 Minutes are grandpas and grandmas and middle-aged people above 50. And again, they've discredited themselves in the last little while. They edited Kamala's interview. They've done so many things. They were horrible towards Donald Trump, and very biased in how they reason. To me, the fact that they were as biased as they were against Brad Garlinghouse is a pointer in the right direction. Anything the media doesn't like, anything the media hates, is good for you and I. Sure, I'll buy more XRP if I had the money. Yeah. So the ceiling price, I don't know, but anywhere from 10 to 100, I think XRP can easily do it in 2025. People who are talking about market cap won't allow it to happen. You know what? I don't, I know people who have sell orders of $400 per XRP sitting on an exchange right now, sitting with brokers right now. I have not decided what my own sell order will be. So I don't know if I have 2,000 XRP and I put 500 at $400 sell order, it means I have faith in the token. Because what's going to happen, if you look at XRP's history, I'm talking about ETN today, but the same thing with ETN, it spikes. Look at ETN had a 40% spike and lost it in 48 hours. It's down now. Can you imagine? I hold a good bag of ETN. If I had sold 25% of my bag, I could have come back in with it is right now and gain a lot more. There are some of you who don't need to actually add to your tokens. You just need to trade, divide your bags into three, have a trading bag, have a short-term bag to take gains. You can even divide the short-term bag into two portions. Short-term bag one, short-term bag two, then you have a forever bag, long-term, forever, generational wealth. They exactly. One day said it. One day, thank you so much. You know what? I did not bother myself about watching all of the interview. I went to James Rule Crypto and I watched the portion that he edited. He did a good. That's why, if you watch the one on James Rule, you will see where he pulled out some of the things that were a direct attack. He put it in and he put some of the things that were Brad's explanation. And he did it in 20 minutes. A 90 minutes interview cut down to 20 minutes. What Brad Garlinghouse should do if he wants to help the XRP community is to go on Joe Rogan, is to go on, what's it called? All those podcasts that Trump went on. And that's what's going to happen. A man saw it in a vision years ago, prophetic vision, that, Donald Trump came back to power. And before he came back to power, it was like a stone that the Lord used to destroy the press, the lying media. You see? So we're going to see that happen. I'm telling you. you know, and many other institutions too. These guys have become bold-faced liars. They don't care. They just lie. You can imagine a news anchor who has like $1 million salary. Do they care about one day? One day, maybe you make $1 million. Tell me, or do you have $1 million hiding somewhere? You might, I don't know, but these guys have. They make $1 million salary. Do you know what that means? Divide 1 million by 12. That's like 80 grand, 90 grand a month. After taxes, they're still left with, like, if you were making $45,000, $50,000 a month. One thing I like about One Day is her faith. Oh my goodness. She says, not yet. I love that. Instead of saying, no, not me, I don't have one. She says, not yet. Which exchange? Dawn of the new era, KuCoin, Huobi. So when you go to CoinMarketCap, right? When you go to CoinMarketCap, as soon as you get there, this is what you do. So this is CoinMarketCap. Okay? Sorry. So you scroll down to where it says markets. Electroneum markets. You see? That's where you see all of the different exchanges where you can buy Electroneum. And they are listed there. KuCoin is a big one. HTX, MEXC, Gate.io, CoinX. I have a CoinX account, but I've had problems with withdrawing Electroneum on there because they say they are maintaining the wallet. Maybe it's been improved. So I bought some Electroneum for somebody on CoinX. So what I had to do was I bought it for myself. I had $61 there, so I bought Electroneum. I had to change it back to USDC, move it to Coinbase, to KuCoin. USDC to KuCoin, and then I just swapped it. So I lost like a dollar on it, or something like that. But I still had a good sum of money. Like, yeah, by the time I was done, $59, something like that. Can't remember. Oh, has it been reinstated? Jesus Rules, thank you so much. Are you on CoinX? Tell me, when they say they are maintaining a wallet, what's that all about? It took a couple of days. I was really getting upset. I'm like, come on, guys. What are you doing here? Yes. CoinX will tell you, So here's what happened. Canada has what they call a list of banned cryptos. Banned cryptos in Canada. Let me see if I can find it. Banned exchanges. Banned crypto exchanges in Canada. So they have see the ban list in Canada? Binance, KuCoin, Bybit, Gate.io, OKX, Bittrex Global. Like, how do you ban all these? Like, it's really crazy. And then the ones that they didn't ban, you can't get anything from them. So what's happening is that KuCoin, for you to use it in Canada, you need a mandatory KYC. But And some of the people that have opened recently on KuCoin, they have they're also they're having problems until they do KYC. When I first opened my KuCoin account, I had no problem. That was years ago, 3 years ago. I could just open whatever, no problem. I could just trade, no problem. I could sell, buy, take out. Then one day they just said they suspended my trading privileges and said I had to get my KYC. It's a good thing in a way, but it's a bad thing in another way because the government is trying to track everybody so that they get their taxes and it's all control. But you know what? I'd rather have the money. I rather make $1 million and pay taxes on it than make nothing and live poor. I'd rather have something. So yeah. So Electroneum is like buying the land before the airport is built on it. No, I don't know anything about Mexi. I'm sorry. I don't use Mexi. I heard it's a big exchange. They're good and everything. Yeah. So KuCoin is no way in there. Keith Nather. Good morning, Stephen Johnson from France. Bonjour, monsieur, ça va? Monsieur Stephen Johnson? Fregon Ezekiel, where do you store ETN? You can store your ETN on the ETN wallet. Keith has had some experiences with Pastor Keith. He's very wise. He says, be careful with their wallet. He's not saying don't do it, but he says he'd rather not because he had some concerns. But I've used the wallet so far. My wife used the wallet and she has a paper, like whatever. But here's what I will suggest. But go to Pastor Keith and watch his stuff on ETN. But that's Iton Entertainment. I want to be putting his link because it was he that God used to get me into ETN. November 17, 2021. I'll never forget it. I'm always saying it. Giving the glory to God, the credit to God, but he shares in the crown of righteousness. Because if he kept it to himself and he didn't tell the body of Christ, people today, there are so many people who don't have the opportunity to enter into some of the other prophetic coins. But when you put $1,000 in Electroneum, you can get more. Let me see what $1,000 in Electroneum will get you right now. Let's go. Let's do it. So $1,000 divided by 1,000 bucks divided by 0.0030 is 328,000. That's what it'll get you. Electroniums. You multiply that by 0.17 cents. That's the previous all-time high. You'll get $55,000. That's life-changing money. That's life-changing money, man. If you didn't have this kind of money before, if you have a plan, you can have 2 Ubers. Somebody drive the second one for you, you drive one. Because it will give you freedom. You drive it whenever you want. And then the remaining money, you put it into some other investment. You take out of this. There will be some cryptos like that will still be affordable. For example, if you now have this kind of money, you can put 15,000 into XRP. So let's say XRP is like $100 at that time. So I'm just giving you an example how you can grow. So if XRP is only $100 at that time, so you go, let's say you put 15,000 into XRP divided by, let's say XRP is $100. You'll have 150 XRPs. Okay? Then when XRP gets to 1,000, or let's say 2,005 times $2,500, you have 375,000. Do you see how it's going? There will be certain new cryptos that have just gotten their ISO 200, 2002. Remember, the process is still ongoing until 2030, where I don't think there will be new cryptos, maybe cryptos for other things. Because even now, you have cryptos for web design, you have cryptos for, gaming has been using crypto for a long time. When people are gaming and they win money and they do all that, it's all crypto. So your ETN, you can store on the wallet, and then you connect your wallet, ETN wallet, to, please somebody remind me here, connect your ETN wallet to MetaMask. Then from MetaMask, you can also connect your MetaMask to Ledger. There's a way to do that, to keep Electroneum on it. I don't have my Electroneum on Ledger yet, but I have some on MetaMask. And it's so easy. In 4.5 to 5 seconds, your Electroneum appears in your MetaMask if you do the thing correctly. I always recommend send 10 Electroneums, 5 Electroneums, 20 Electroneums first to see, like the minimum from your wallet, to see that it works. So MetaMask is one way to do it. And I think before the end of next year or even mid of next year, Electroneum will produce they will have an agreement with a cold wallet. If somebody knows whether they have an agreement with a cold wallet right now, let me know. Maybe Trezor, maybe, they're kind of just doing their thing on their own, on their side. But I think it's all a design. They don't want everybody to know. The people behind it, they have enough money to live for the rest of their lives. But Electroneum is going to be that one that will be approved as an ISO 222 coin at the last minute. Listen, I've not seen any documents. Don't take what I say as financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I can tell you, I sense it. The way these guys are moving. Electroneum was one of the first coins people were mining way back in the day. They had miners. I read about that because I was not in crypto at the time, but I read about it. So, Fregon Ezekiel, did I answer your question? My life, you are welcome. Well, I'm not on late today. I'm on earlier, so I can stay on. I think if I start at 8:30 or 9, any day I have the time, I can stay on till a little later. My kids are all grown up, so my son came in and was like, "Oh, you're on live, Dad," and poop, he went out of the room. So they're all grown up. My youngest is 18, so man, Jesus rules. There's a guy here, guys. Everybody look at Jesus rules. I'm going to pin this comment. Jesus rules says, I also believe that Electroneum is wanting to stay under the radar. Jesus rules, flesh and blood has not revealed that to you. Up, up, up. What do you say? I don't see it. Is that to me or somebody else? You can at people if you're talking to somebody so they see it. Jesus rules. Jesus rules says, I also believe that Electroneum is staying under the radar. I've pinned your comment, my friend. Woo-hoo-hoo. He is 100% on. I don't know how I know these things, but there's a track record in my life that I've seen. Even people tell me, they say, man, you said this and it has happened. You said this. So I began to recognize the prophetic ability and gifting in my life. When I was 22, 23, 21 even, I would just get a sense of the future. I would sleep and I would see certain things. And I didn't understand. I was a Christian at that time. I rededicated my life to Christ at the age of 19. So I've been seeing things ahead of time. The Bible says the Holy Spirit will show you things to come. Have you ever read that in your Bible? Where's my Quebecois family? Quebecois. Quelle est-il? Quelle est-il? Where are my Quebecois family? Keithonator. MetaMask. SafePal is a hardware wallet. Oh, Jim Abigo says SafePal. Jim, please, can you send me information? You have my email? Send me information to where we can send this, please. SafePal. What is SafePal? Who is behind it? Jim Abigo, who is behind SafePal? How can we trust SafePal? Atelier de Cupcake. Bonjour, bonjour, bonsoir, ça va? S'il vous plaît, commentez. Is that the right word? How do you say comment in French? What do you think? Please see my response above. The network is Electroneum mainnet. Yes. There are videos. If somebody can post the video that teaches how to. I'm using my phone and I'm on the computer. And one thing is with the phone is if you don't have up to 1,000 subscribers, you don't get all the features. You don't get the full features for going live on the mobile phone. Jim Abigo, please. The network is Electroneum mainnet. Yes, I know. But what I'm saying is, can you put a link to a video that I watched a video when I connected to MetaMask and it was easy, very easy. There's a guy called Nakamoto Crypto. Nakamoto. Just like Satoshi Nakamoto. Nakmato. Nakamoto. Nakamoto. This guy, his videos are great. Young guy, but he does his videos. Well, to me, he's young. To some of you, maybe he's not young. So he does videos on crypto. Nakamoto Crypto, and his crypto he's done on if you're on XRP, but yeah, he's big on ETN. I think he's a big bag holder with ETN, and his videos are on point. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about ETN is ETN. First of all, ETN, or secondly, ETN can set you up for life. XRP will, but I think ETN will move earlier. I don't know why I get that feeling. By the way, Keith says it in some of his prophetic words about ETN, but I just can see that I don't believe that the elite will just sit down and watch people get wealthy with XRP. They will sell to try to bring the price down because they can hold big bags, so they can play the game. So if somebody has a 20 million XRPs, and then they have another 10 million XRPs just to drop the price, discourage people. I know it sounds like, I mean, is somebody waking up every day? The Bible talks about the wicked, that they wake up imagining evil. They actually laugh when they watch some of these videos and they say, look at those idiots, those church people. There are Satanists who are also involved. They are buying XRP. They're buying XDC. They are buying because they know what is coming. And they're trying to keep you out. They don't want us to take the promised land. They don't want us to have resources for the end time battle. But God, who knows all things, has revealed it to us. Somehow we found out by his grace. What is a Chinese company? Up. Is it SafePal? Okay, I get your point. My life, God will have the last laugh, of course. Pastor Keith talked about God putting he gave a word of prophecy regarding God the Lord telling him that he will make a mockery of the financial system. Oh, right. Okay, Jim Abigo said it's backed by a Chinese company. Okay, well, where is the Chinese company? Where are they? Thank you, Jim. Jim is going to find a video. There's one. Nakamoto Crypto has one. If you do Nakamoto Crypto, sorry, I can't do it. If I was in a computer, I would do it quickly. But I'm restricted on how far I can go. Where is One Day? She's not talking. One Day, where are you? SafePal is out of Shanghai. Okay. Jim Abigo, they're also in Dubai. Well, does it say Dubai Corporation? Because I'd rather work with Dubai one than the China one. I don't know. Amen. See, I pinned a comment by Jesus Rules. I also believe that Electroneum is wanting to stay under the radar. Jesus Rules, tell me how you feel this way. Tell me why you think this way. Okay, Cyber Skrilla. Thank you. Cyber Skrilla. I'm going to check him out right now. Guys, see what Jim Abigo says. Cyber Skrilla. Check that guy out. So Electroneum is going to set people up for life. I'm telling you, if you say, I only have $200, XRP is not 50 cents. When I wanted to buy, I didn't have the money. Now I have this $250 I want to put into XRP. You will get how many units? But if you put it into Electroneum, not financial advice, but think about it. But you can also put it into XRP. But I want to encourage people to go the way of Electroneum. Shiba Inu is going to do numbers that people are going to be shocked. Yeah. And you can take a portion of it. I remember when my Shiba Inu rose last year, man, it was so good to see because I know what I bought it for. And now there's, you know, I think I bought some with 5 zeros and then some with 4 zeros, but whatever it is, here was Shiba Inu rising right here. I was sitting down, I saw it going up in my ledger. As I opened the ledger, it says update. That delayed me. By the time it got to the high, it started coming down. So I lost that opportunity. to get it you can't time the market, right? But if I had set a sell order, which again, I don't want to leave a lot on the exchange, and then I try to switch to change it in the Ledger app, and yeah, there was a problem with that. Okay, what did you find one day with SafePal? Yeah, XDC sometimes is really quite the workaround, but it goes easily. Guys, if you know how to help me get my XDC, I have a lot of XDC sitting in. I have some on what is wallet called Decent, but then I sent some to the XDC wallet. I should never have done that. It's sitting right there in the blockchain. I can see it, but when I was making when I was like when you go to transfer it to your wallet, to the XDC wallet, it will just ch- um, it will change the address. So finding that particular one has been a concern for me. Mm. Up, up, up. What's the price today? What's the price of XRP? How much was SafePal, Jim Abigo? Oh, it's down to $2. Oh my goodness, XRP's crashed. The haters are going to come out. Oh, he. The haters are gonna come out big time. It's $2.08. If you bought it at 60, you're still up 3 times. So you'd have taken some profit and now you can buy back in. I didn't take any profit. I want to take profit at $400 or at $100. That's good. One day, did you hear me when I was talking about this? I didn't use the word shaking out retail. Some whales have bags that are unbelievable. And so they can let go of 10 million and just drop it. Broop. Hold on, diamond hands. The first thing they did was sue. The second thing they did was FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. They paid influencers on social media to rag on XRP. They paid to rag on XRP. Ripple doesn't pay anybody to help them out. They are moving slowly underground. The whales, I'm not talking about every whales. I'm just talking about those who are deliberately trying to keep the 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 poor or the middle class. They don't want you to rise up. And what are they doing now? When those two have failed, the lawsuit failed, the FUD failed. What is the next thing? To basically attack the exchange, hostile exchange takeover. That's what they're doing. So by selling and selling and selling and selling, it forces the price to go down. But they can only do this for long if you can hold on. Electroneum lost 40 something percent in one day. If you can just hold on, buy the dip if you can afford the dip. You can actually take $50 and spread it around. Don't buy those extra things at the store. Hold it. Don't have coffee for 1 week at Starbucks. Just spread the money on the dips, depending on where you bought. Like I bought way lower than that. So I was talking to somebody today at my church who bought, like I don't preach on crypto in the pulpit. Not I don't do that. I don't even rarely talk about it with people in church, but I have people who talk to me. One of our board members she was like, man, I can't believe it, you know. So she's up. She bought it at 30 cents and she's up so many times, so many like 30 divided by $2.40. That's like 8 times, right? So, and if she wanted to take some profit, she could have, but she didn't. No, I'm. It depends. Nater, if my if XRP goes to the my target price, you bought in 2017. What was your price then? What was it in 2017? Was it 10 cents? You know, then it was doing a little bit, you know, but it crashed. Yeah, for me, it's a long term hold in different bags. So I want to do like what you did to double your holding. Did you pay for it or did you just sell and buy back in? I'm a little nervous about selling and buy back in because of the taxes and all of that. But I found this Coinly app that we can use. Ade has an XRP Ade torrent, and he sent me the app that he uses. So if you use that, you can connect it to your exchange. It's a read only app, and it will extract all your trading information and then use that for your tax filing. I really like what. Let me pin. So I'm going to unpin Jesus rules message. Let's see if we can pin one day's message. Where's one day? Man, I love her message. This girl has insight. She says they're shaking out retail. Oh yeah, yeah. She's so on the money. Yeah. Jesus Rule says Electroneum has taken a less aggressive approach compared to some other crypto projects, which might contribute to this under the radar perception. Exactly. It's not just a perception, it's real. Look, Jesus Rules Electroneum is the property of the British elite. I mean, the founder is Richard Else. They will knight him after this, like Sir Michael Dell. Because the British, you know, they look at America. They make very good movies. England makes very good movies. UK, I mean, you know, they make very good movies. But guess what? America takes all the credit. So they look at this big, giant country across the ocean, like, and they have certain things in common in history, and they've always worked together. They say they have this special relationship with Barack Obama said they don't have, and Biden said they don't have. Trump believes they have it. But of course, you see, when UK is going to war, America is right behind it. America is going to war, UK is right behind them. You know, there's that relationship from way back in the 17 and 1800s. Of course, they fought and beat the monarchy out of America, but the relationship remains. A lot of people are of European descent, particularly from the UK in America to this day. So, what was I trying to say? Yeah, so Electronium is for them, Electroneum and Quant. This is their baby. The British wants to have things that they will say it's even till today they say Aston Martin is a British car, even though the original British, Land Rover, Range Rover, British, but it's been bought here and there, traded here and there. That who really owns it, I don't even know now, right? So Electroneum has taken a less aggressive approach compared to some other crypto projects, which might contribute. Yeah, there's a reason why. And remember, they moved from an old blockchain. They currently abandoned that, built a brand new blockchain, and moved everybody onto the new blockchain. So they're a serious company. They're going somewhere. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You see, let me tell you, as XRP is going to be appointed by the United States government under Trump to solve the debt problem and to put them up there at the pinnacle of the crypto world, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. That's one thing that America has left. Otherwise, with BRICS, everything is gone. The dominance of the dollar is gone. So they have to have a new dollar that can have dominance. But with BRICS, the way they are going, they will have their own currency. And so XRP will be the mediator. But America can only be great now with a leadership that brings home manufacturing, brings home labor, brings home that once again Americans will respect doing things on their own soil. Instead of having China make all the drugs, make all the formulas are here in America, they're here in North America, but they are being produced in China. That's why how China grew very quickly, because you give them all the blueprint, you give them all the tech packs, so they learn how to do it. And then the people over the last 60 years, 50 years, 20, 30 years didn't know how to do these things anymore. So that's basically plunging the knowledge base and the building capacity of a country. I can't imagine how much Elon Musk is hated when the first electric car in the world, well, there have been others, they just buried the idea, right? The gas companies, the gas powered machine companies, or would I say motor companies, killed it. The billionaires of those days, the millionaire, multimillionaires of those days, they would not allow that research to see the light of day. So there have been always the capacity to build electric vehicles and other forms of power that are cheaper and would even be better for the environment if we're really talking about the environment. But they fought it. The same thing with sugar and other things like that. But look at the amount of hate Elon Musk is getting when Tesla is an American product. You have to be on the side of a certain political party, on the side of the left, to be considered human. It's ridiculous. Look at the rockets and everything. So ETN, I'm just saying how America has all this, the way they would treat XRP, how XRP will be. Remember, Brad Garlinghouse met with Trump right after he won the election. The first 4 or 5 days, I think, he was already meeting with Trump. Why did he go to meet with Donald? What do you think was going on there? Chris Larson gave Kamala a donation, but they never really spoke out publicly until that donation. What they were playing a game here. Let's wait and see who wins, but let's give this person just in case. They know who is more crypto friendly. They know who they'll have to fight harder to get their stuff through. And Trump has been saying Bitcoin. He went to the Bitcoin conference and he spoke there. The Bitcoin people don't really care who they do, but they know it is about who cares for their future. So they put Trump on stage. Speak, tell us things. Did they invite Kamala to come and speak? Did they invite Joe Biden to the... Look at Trump in Notre Dame. Look at how he was being respected and greeted by the world leaders. The gravitas he holds in the room is obvious. So he is crypto friendly. I have 26 people. Please give me 26 likes. God bless you. Thank you. So we have only 11. Help me out here. So he is somebody, yeah, they are like when as America lifts up XRP and becomes would I say, a stable cryptocurrency of all cryptos. Not stable at the dollar, not stable at the euro, but stable in his own class. The gold of crypto, the king of crypto. What will now happen is Britain has to find someone to do that for them. And I'm telling you, it's going to be Electroneum. As it is with XRP here, so it will be with ETN in UK. France wants to have their own. Everybody wants to have their own. To say, this is our own, not just the pound sterling, crypto pound sterling, or, digital pound. No. But there something that would be, and let me tell you, there's Quant also in UK. Quant, QNT. But it has a different purpose. But Electroneum is designed to be that one that people will use to pay their bills. Hydro bill, water bill, heat bill. Electroneum will be used in grocery stores. We have a friend in Honduras who had seen it being used. I have researched Electroneum, and I was shocked at how many people have Electroneum wallets in Nigeria. A state government in Nigeria has actually signed Electroneum on, had signed them on years ago to do this project where they pay electricity bill. Their citizens pay electricity bill through the app. The number of Africans that are going to arise with wealth. And look at during the Biden administration, what did they do? They locked people down. I'm not talking about the lockdown of COVID, but financial lockdown. New York, you can't buy XRP for the longest time. I don't know what is happening now. Look at the rules with Uphold. Anything in America seems to be a headache. People can't buy on KuCoin, they can't buy on this, they can't buy on that. What's really going on? I'm just telling you. So ETN has a very big role to play. Somebody had a revelation about people working between the government and the private company ETN. There's a lot going on right now. ETN is operating at governmental and agreements, and these are non-disclosures. I'm telling you, Brazil, the Philippines, I'm not sure about India, maybe India, Nigeria. The crypto in these countries, no joke. With Korea, Japan. But I'm talking about even the countries you never imagined. South America. The Electroneum wallets. There are 3 million wallet users. Would you know that? No. 3 million users. And they have the ETM anything platform where people can design things and sell it and earn Electroneum. They're paid in Electroneum. So, bodegas all across the US, Electroneum will be something that people are using to, because once regulation hits, regulation is when the government comes and makes laws. If you look at in Nigeria, that's one of the countries that I have a very amazing example of. People were selling years ago, 30 years ago, people began to sell water. They would get water from their well, right? Their own private water. They would take a cup full and put it inside a plastic bag and tie it up. They will do this. They'll have many of them, and they'll put they will get ice cubes. The water is freeze from their well, so they get ice cubes, large ice, right? They put it at the bottom of a cooler and put the small plastic bags of 2 cups of water in there. 2 cups of water, 2 cups of water, just like that, and they sell them for pennies on the dollar on the street. So you see people who have 2 or 3 children. They give them coolers each, and one kid is under that tree. The other one is further down the road under that tree. The other one is further down the road. There's different families who are doing it. And then they run after the vehicles and sell. They call pure water, pure water, pure water. And then people will buy and give them whatever it's worth. And in a day, some of them will sell enough. Then the next day, they do it again after school. The next day, they do it again after school. And they do that for a whole month. And even during the weekends, it's their job. And the family makes a couple, pieces of money a day. They are living by the day. And they are able to buy fish, meat, stew pot, and they live that way. What happened? Regulation now came in. An organization called NAFDAC in Nigeria came in and made rules. About how to do this. You have to have a store, a shop, you have to have equipment, it has to be clean. The Food and Drug Administration of Nigeria made the rules. And that killed all of those people who are putting it with cups in their home in very unsanitary conditions. So they basically regulated all those people out of the way. You can buy ETN. Good evening. You can buy ETN on KuCoin. Just go on CoinMarketCap, look for ETN, CoinMarketCap, then go to markets, ETN markets, you'll find everything there. So as I was saying, regulation of the sale of pure water on the streets in Nigeria changed the market. Let me tell you what eventually happened. After regulation, Coca-Cola, Pepsi came in and started selling water. And they said they made more money on water bottles than they made on Fanta, Coca-Cola, Sprite. You're welcome, SC. Do you see what I'm saying? So regulation will shake out. One day said they're shaking out retail. I pinned it. But on the other side, regulation in the US and across the globe will shake out many cryptocurrencies. Do you think it will shake out Electroneum? No, it's the baby of the British elite. Quant is only 14 million. That's all. I have just a few. Because it was already $50 when I got into Quant. And I knew Quant when Quant was $14. I knew Quant when Quant was $20. I said, no, I'm not buying it. I didn't know as much as I knew now. When I saw Quant has only 14 million units, and that's it. If you put your money in Electroneum and Electroneum goes up, you can put some money in Quant. Because some of these cryptos that are 0.00, they will move fast and well in a bull run. And then you get your money out of that bull run. It gets to $10. You take as much as you can out. And then you watch Quant. Quant comes down a bit, you put in Quant. But you still hold your Electroneum. So you're spreading your game. Because I think Quant will get to $25,000. It's only 14 million. It's less than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is 21 million. Somebody check it and tell me, am I right or wrong? So ETN can set you up for life, is what I'm saying here. Yeah, it's $131 today. Oh, Lord, my Quant has basically... Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So there are 14.88 million Quant available and 12.07 Quant in circulation. 14 million. If Bitcoin got to 100,000, you think Quant won't get to 25,000 for one? So if you want to buy a brand new car, you say, okay, let me just buy 2 Quant. Buy 2 Quant and wait. See, Quant went in today. I mean, like I bought Quant at $50. Was it 50 or 60 bucks? I can't remember, but I bought it. Okay. So Quant was at 158 and it went down to 138. 1 year. Yeah. So right now it's at $133. Saw something today about Amazon considering investing in Bitcoin. Michael Sola has opened their eyes. One day, are you big into Bitcoin? SC, you buy your ETN on KuCoin or on I think there's on Huobi, Mexi, and then you can just use that. You can also connect your ETN wallet to MetaMask, and you can send it directly to MetaMask, and then you can collect. Some people say here, say that SafePal is another place you can also store your ETN, but some people say it's a Chinese company backing it, so that's they feel concerned about that. But I feel in the next little while, Electroneum is going to get they're going to get into an agreement, maybe with Decent Wallet or somebody else. Let's see. The coastal story world here. I didn't know this, but somebody said here we can use SafePal. Jim Abigo. Jim Abigo, are you still in the house? SC is asking the question for you. Forever 555. Yes, somebody said it's backed by a Chinese company. Not sure if it's Binance. We don't know. Does anybody know the answer to that? Forever 555 is asking if it's backed by. He said he's not sure too. He said, isn't SafePal by Binance? Well, Yawande, I'm gonna put off your. I've pinned your message for long enough. I just want people to see and know that, man, this is one day. Are you still there? I want to know, are you heavy into Bitcoin? But if you don't want to answer, that's fine. You can keep it to yourself. I'm just curious. I think you're so funny, man. You are smart. I'm gonna pin this. I'm gonna pin this. I'm gonna. And it says, not at all. Waiting for the day they tell. I put something on my Facebook. I said Bitcoin is the biggest mousetrap in history. The day BlackRock began to buy Bitcoin, while they are secretly buying XRP and not making an announcement now about it, I became concerned. Smart, smart one day. I wish I meet her in life one day. She is very smart, this girl. She has a laptop. She says, I'm just checking my laptop. Like, I can see the flames going off from her head. Yeah, the elites are all involved. Guys, I find some information about a new product. I'll give it out in the next couple of days. Once I order mine, uh, it's on Solana. You can actually earn crypto by just monitoring the amount of electricity you use in your house. It's smart power. So if you're interested, you can go check them out. And then you gave me the laugh this evening. Thank you so much. Coco Pop says lava. Jim Abigo. Jim Abigo, I want to be honest with you. I don't believe the elites are all involved in the same way. There are elites who are wicked. For example, you are going to become an elite if you're a Christian here and you have a net worth of more than $11 million in paper assets. You are 1%. Go and check the definition of 1% in the world. It's people with at least $11 million in paper assets. Your house is not included. Do you see what I'm saying? So it can easily happen for you. You also become an accredited investor. Immediately your XRP, XDC, XLM, Shiba Inu, all these things help you to cross the 3 million net worth threshold. You become and then your 2 years income shows about 150,000, I think, in Canada, or 250. America is 150 or something like that. I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember the definitions. But you have to have at least, let's just put it at 200,000 for 2 years consecutively. And that's not difficult to accomplish, because if your net worth is 3 million and you decide to stake even 2.5 million of that and leave 500,000 floating as dry powder for investments, your 2.5 million at 7%. Now, that is not in the crypto world, in the crypto economy, it's going to be bigger percentage. Why? It's new and they need it. So there'll be competition with banks. These banks like Fidelity are going to limit their commercial side. Not limit. They will convert a whole department into crypto department. They're already doing it. I told you some nights ago. So let's just take 7%, multiply by 2.5 million. $175,000. So that would be you and your spouse's income. And if you have that for 2 years consecutively, you are likely. So I don't know whether it's 250,000 or more. But did you know that staking, we're getting, up to 12%? This is a completely new area. 12% on 2 million is 240,000. That comes to you as income. I have a phone here. See, I have an app here. When I shake it, shake pay. Just if you have shake pay, you shake it, you get bitcoins you get satoshis every day. I did it for a short while. I just saw that I had enough money for coffee. Just by shaking your phone like that. When you shake too much, you say you have shaken too much, it's enough. They now have an app. When you connect a plug in your house, a smart plug, it connects directly to the app. And as long as electricity is passing through that, you are earning cryptos that you can convert later into Solana or into something else. Yeah. Are you staking long? Jim, are you staking long? That's what I'm saying. Jim, we are getting there. No devil. That is why when I come on live, I say, let's pray. Guys, let's pray. We're getting there. You will be alive. I will be alive. You will be healthy. I'll be healthy. You have to keep declaring these things, because the prophets of Balaam, they are busy prophesying against you and I. If you go to the Bible and read about Balaam and Balak, Balak bribed Balaam to come and curse God's people. But every time he would curse God's people, what happens? The curse will be changed into a blessing. He will try, it will be changed into a blessing. Why? Because the people of God are blessed. But do you know the secret why whenever he stood on the mountain and put the altar there and he tried to curse Israel, why the curse was not landing? It was because God has blessed Israel. But for the blessing to work in the area of protection, for the blessing to work in the area of prosperity, for the blessing to work in the area of, whatever, there has to be a praying priest. So when he put up his altar on that mountain to curse, the praying priest on the ground, Aaron, was putting up his altar also to God. So to God, there arose a sweet smelling offering of his people. And so there's a crossfire now. And the prayers of Balaam and the curses of Balaam are changed into blessing. In fact, if you go into the New Testament, the Bible says there were 40 men who said, "We will not eat until we kill Paul. We will not eat until we kill Paul." You see what I mean? Those are wicked people. And there are people who fast to throw witchcraft. Did you know that the witches were complaining in America that they couldn't kill Donald Trump in 2016? CNN carried it. BBC carried it. They tried again in 2020. He didn't die, but they won the election and they thought it was their power. So they tried again in 2024. So they came out in 2024, last year, October, and they complained bitterly on Reddit. 754,000 witches were complaining that Donald Trump has a certain special protection around him. They don't understand what the protection is. Look, if you don't believe me, I'll tell you. See what it says. Witches angry about Trump protection. Yeah. So this is MSN. MSN is not a Christian broadcasting organization. Read it for yourself. Donald Trump has a shield against witches plotting to curse him out of election race. This was printed, this was 1 month ago. I'm just showing you. Self-proclaimed witches, listen to this, have claimed that their spells aren't working against President hopeful Donald Trump because he has a shield. He has a shield. He has a shield. He has a shield. One day, oh yeah, you're funny. Thank you so much for being part of my online. Oh my goodness. One day I'm gonna make you a moderator on my page. I don't know who you are, but I'm telling you, you are my type of person. It's like you should come and hear me preach at my church. These are the kind of things I say. The devil is not happy that we are aware. We were not supposed to know. Friends, let me tell you something. I went to my bank a while back, 2 years ago, and I was talking to my accounts manager, and I said to her, "Do you know about crypto?" She said, "Crypto, yeah." She said, "It's not good. It's a scam. Is this, is that?" And she wasn't kidding. She wasn't kidding. The people who know about it in the bank are people like you and I who research, or the vice presidents who are in charge of who are responsible for moving the bank's assets. The bank's system from the old system to the new quantum financial system. Let me tell you something. In Nigeria, 3 weeks ago, no, sorry, a month ago, I sent money through Bitcoin. I sent money through to Guarantee Trust Bank for my brother and to do some things. And do you know what happened? The bank could not get statements printed. Everything was locked down. They said they were updating their system. Let me tell you what they were updating. They were updating to the new quantum financial system. Now, let me tell you, right now, in Selkirk, right here, about 30 minutes to north of me, the bank today, my treasurer lives 30 minutes from the church outside of town. She told me, "Pastor, I can't get you the statements because the bank is updating their system." The same thing they said in Nigeria. I'm just telling you, all the corridors are getting ready. Are you listening to me, guys? All the corridors are getting ready. What corridors? The financial corridors, the trade corridors, where money will move from one place to the other. The same thing. If you have people living abroad and you are sending money to them, you will see that from time to time. But it's not in the news. If you see it in the news, it's a snippet. Because the media is controlled by only about 6 families maximum. And who are those 6 families? Travel industry is controlled by who? Just a few families. Who owns Travelocity, Expedia? It's all under. They're owned by Microsoft. People who start these businesses, the big guys will go and gobble them up. Log Me In was bought over. Skype was bought over. All of them, they are controlled by a few families. And that's what is happening. And if the few families are engaged in Satanism, they will show up. And this is why God, I'm just saying if, I didn't say they are, I'm just saying if. Because anybody that has a lot of money, you that you're going to have a lot of money next year and to 2030, you will be settled for life and your generations will never suffer. If Jesus does not come, you have a wealth line that will, and you must command them to serve the Lord, just as God said to Abraham. I know, he said about Abraham, I am sure of Abraham. I'm sure of Andaza. I'm sure of one day. I'm sure of Jim. I'm sure of Forever 55. I'm sure that they will come. If you don't have children, the people that you are bringing up around you, God says, I am sure that you are going to make sure they serve me. He said, Abraham, I know him for sure. He's going to command his generations after him. Do you know what it means to command? Is to instruct them. The Rechabites, Jeremiah took them into the inner holy sanctuary. He said, drink wine. They said, we can't drink wine. They said, drink wine. So we're not drinking wine. Please drink wine. I'm a man of God. I heard from heaven, drink wine. They said, we're not drinking wine. Strong drink. We don't drink it. He said, why? He said, because our father Jonadab, the son of Rechab, he said, we are not to drink wine. We're to live only in tents. Strong drink is not for us. They passed it from generation to generation. God is looking for somebody and he has trusted you. That's why he gave you the information. You are talking to some members of your family, they think you are crazy. It's when the thing gets to $100, say, can I buy? Can I buy? Please let me buy. Let me buy. Let me buy. Let me buy. At that time, you are gone. And then they can buy a fraction. Eh? And your finances will help you. The Bible says in Genesis chapter 12, Abraham was rich in silver and gold. As he was living, he was rich in silver and gold. When his descendants, 430 years later, were leaving Egypt, they also were rich in silver and gold. When we are going to live with silver and gold. I'm not talking of going to heaven, but we are living this world system. We are in the world, not of the world. But we are coming out with great wealth. Why? The government is upon his shoulder. The world has to know that there is a church that is alive and well.